Okay, so we finally receive our cables for the van, which means that the next step is to run those wires through the walls, and then we can finally close our wall and hide our insulation. So for this project, we're actually using 3 different types of wires. So 1 millimeter, 2.5, 4 millimeters. Those wires have already a pretty good amount of insulation around them to protect them, but just to be sure, we also going to use a conduit, so the wire don't wear down from the metal inside the van. This is what we're going to use for a conduit. It's actually an old pool pipe that I just recycled. And we also made like a really simple plane to just show what cables goes where, with the 3 colors representing the 3 sections. Now it's just a matter of cutting each cable to the right length and then pull them through the walls. So let's get to work! This is going to be our power station. So the power station is going to be here, and then we have those 10 cables that are labeled and run everywhere in the van. Some of them are going to be connected directly to the power station, and others going to be connected to a fuse panel that we still have to integrate in that electric system. And then all of those cables goes up in the walls here, and then that's our switch for the lights that's going to be in the van. That's the cable that's going to connect to the solar panel that's going to be on the roof. Then we have this cable connecting to our fan here with a switch somewhere. Then we continue, we have all of these cables that goes to the shower area, light, ventilation, and also an outlet for the kitchen, 220 volt outlet. And then we have all of those cables that run down this wall. And so here we have the outlets and plugs for
the night area.
For the night area. So that's the plug for lights that's gonna come above the bed. Those are 2 outlets, USB and USB-C. And this last cable, this big cable, is actually running to the sink area. And this one is actually to power the water pump, which require a bit more.
Pump it up.
So yeah, really happy with that. What do you think?
Good job.
So now it's just a matter of dividing those cables into 2. So we can do, for example, 2 outlets coming here and on the other side with the same source from the battery. And also we're gonna set up all the lights. So for example, this cable is connected to a plug, but we still need the cables that's gonna go from the plugs to the lights. Just like that, we are done with the electrics. Every cable runs down in the wall, go out on the perfect places for what they're going to be connected to. We also connected all the lights. Well, the lights are not there yet, but all the cables for the lights are also in the van. And so now we just have cable hanging everywhere. It looks like a mess right now, but actually it's a huge step forward in this conversion, so pumped about that. And now we're finally gonna be able to cover the insulation and close this van. So we are back with my brother. Today we're putting the solar panel on the roof. We are back on the roof. We tested the solar panel with the battery. It seems to be working. It's an old solar panel that I've recycled many years ago, so I had a doubt that it was still working. But that's a good news. Now we're gonna mount it to the roof. The first step is to clean the surface of the van. Cleaning time. Thanks. The solar panel is mounted on the roof. Now we have 250 watts going down to our generator. We still have a few touches. This piece is not glue yet, but we're done with the roof installation.
Yes.